All right, fans, as RWL Global War continues, the RWL Women's Gulf Coast Championship on the line here. Brenda Blaire, with her first title opportunity since her return, facing powerhouse Patti Powers, the reigning Women's Gulf Coast champion.
This next match, one fall, with a 15-minute time limit, is for the RWL Women's Gulf Coast Championship.
And here comes the lovely leather-clad Miss Brenda Blaire with her very first title opportunity since her return several months ago, and she knows what's on the line here. An opportunity to face Patti Powers for the Women's Gulf Coast title, and she has come prepared.
Brenda's excitement and enthusiasm for this long-awaited title opportunity is inspiring. She said publicly that she knows Patti Powers is going to be a tough opponent to beat, but she's ready, willing, and able to give it her best shot, since she doesn't know when the next chance to snag some gold might be. By the numbers, she's got the potential to pull off a queen-sized upset, and she's got just enough drive that it could actually happen for her.
That's exactly what I think, Wally. There's a good chance that Patti Powers might lose the title tonight. But who can say? We'll have to wait and find out.
For my part, I'd hate to see that happen. For one thing, she would lose her Triple Crown status, and secondly, well, she'd lose the Gulf Coast title, and well, it'd be nice to see a title change, but not this particular time around, not for me.
While Brenda's keen to win this one, my thought is that Patti isn't quite ready to let go of any of her 3 titles, and she damn sure doesn't want to drop the Gulf Coast belt to Brenda Blaire. Plus, Patti's riding the high of her tag partner Danielle Heathcote, being back tonight, and facing Georgia Washington later for the Snarl Women's strap. I'm not 100% committed to either, but Patti is going to try and maintain the status quo.
Agreed, Christie. Very much like Jeannie Parker and Les Femmes Fatales en Rage. There's something special about American Powers on Snarl. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say Patti is going into this match with the usual champions, advantage, and just maybe a little something extra now that American Powers is back together after Danielle's month-long stay on the injured list. Brenda Blaire is smart enough to know she's got a tough road ahead in this title matchup.
Against Powerhouse Patti, you bet she's got a tough road to hoe.
The challenger, from San Jose, California, here's Brenda Blaire. And from Tampa, Florida, she's an RWL Triple Crown champion and the RWL Women's Gulf Coast champion, powerhouse Patti Powers.
Guys, I'll tell you what, no matter what happens, we are going to see a dynamite title match right here.
And referee Tom Canamora allowing Brenda Blaire to peruse the Women's Gulf Coast Championship, which could very well be hers if she makes all the right moves.
You guys ain't kidding. It is a big deal and a big opportunity for Brenda Blaire. As referee Tom Canamora rings the bell, and here we go. Brenda Blaire opens up with a series of rash. Patti Powers blocks her, spins her around with a hard right, goes behind with a rear waist lock, and pitches her halfway across the ring. Brenda Blaire catches her, turns it into a dragon screw. Brenda Blaire, whoa, hold on a minute here. Getting real physical. Brenda Blaire, with Patti Powers on the mat, drives a knee into the arm of the Women's Gulf Coast champion. Brenda Blaire, oh man, gouging the face of Patti Powers. They lock up. Patti catching another eye gouge from Brenda Blaire, who decided that the rule book ain't really all that important when the Gulf Coast title's on the line. Look at this. Brenda Blaire putting the boots to the head of Patti Powers. Brenda with a slap, a chop, a second chop, a third chop. Locks up Patti. Gouges the face again. Man, she is vicious. She's got Patti up. Atomic drop. Brenda Blaire rounds her up. Spinning neckbreaker. Patti Powers finding herself on the defensive in the early goings here. Patti counters with an elbow to the gut, locks her up. Patti's got Brenda way in the middle of the air. And there's that long stalling vertical suplex that everybody seems to. Boom! There it is. Oh man, Brenda Blaire certainly felt that one. Patti Powers takes herself up to the middle rope. Boom! Cross body across the back of Brenda Blaire. And look at this. Pure power here. Gut wrench slam from Patti Powers. Stomps the arm of Brenda Blaire. Brenda Blaire counters with a kick, takes Patti Powers back down on the mat, follows it up with a stomp to the midsection. Now into an armbar, possible submission here. Tom Canamora checking on Patti Powers, making sure it's all good. Whoa, look at this. Patti rolling out, draws a knee into the head of Brenda Blaire. Wow. Patti locks her up. Has Brenda Blaire up over the shoulders. Where's this going to go? Oh, man, just slammed her down like a sack of... Whoa, look at this, beating her feet on the Mississippi mud. I do believe Patti Powers has had quite enough of Brenda Blaire's chicanery. Couple of hard shots. Patti locks her up. By the hair, pitches her halfway across the ring. And again, beating her feet on the Mississippi mud. Man, Patti... Oh, she made Patti mad is what happened. There's a shoulder claw. Referee says he's got to break that up, too close to the ropes. Patti Powers putting the boots to Brenda Blaire now. Patti rounds her up. Brenda Blaire counters with elbows to the midsection. Oh, man, hard double shot to the midsection. Patti Powers counters. He's got Brenda Blaire up there. Oh, slammed her right back down. And, man, Brenda Blaire's going to be walking around with Patti Powers boot prints on her chest for a long time. Discus punch. Takes Blaire right back down again. Patti Powers rounds her up. Has her in that front cradle, slams her back into the top turnbuckle and pitches her out center ring. Patti quickly going for a cover. 1, 2, and no. Brenda Blaire powering out of the pin. No, Patti, I'm afraid not. That was a legit count. Patti Powers rounds all the way to the top turnbuckle. Brenda Blaire laid out big time crossbody across the chest with a pin. 1, 2. Oh, man. Well, Brenda Blaire's going to be a tougher case than Patti Powers anticipated. Brenda with a running kick takes stun Patti and a kick to the back of the head, too. Brenda Blaire with a shot to the midsection. Has her up. Whoa! Hard punch takes Patti down. And Brenda Blaire drives the knee into the arm of Patti Powers again. Another kick to the back of the head. Another kick and another kick. Man, she was kicking like a Radio City Rocket. Now into a Fujiwara armbar. Tom Canamora again checking on Patti Powers. But Patti finds her way out. Manages to nail her with a couple of rights before it's over. Patti locks her up. Has her up over the shoulders again. And slams her right back down again. Oh, wow. What power. Dominator. Whoa. Patti Powers stalking Brenda Blaire here. Patti rounds her up. Has her up, drives a knee into the head of Brenda Blaire and quickly going for the cover again. 1, 2. Oh, shut up. Brenda Blaire getting that left shoulder up. Man, Patti's really taking Tom Canamora to task on those counts, but he's doing just fine. Knee to the midsection. Brenda Blaire catches another knee from Patti. A kick from Brenda Blaire to Patti Powers. A shot that spins Patti around. Patti counters with an elbow. A lot of countering going on here. Oh, man, look at this. Full Nelson slam from Patti Powers. Brenda Blaire being rounded up again. Another discus punch from Patti. A stomp to the midsection. A kick to the head. Patti rounds her up. A series of hard shots. Brenda Blaire just all over the place here. Patti's got her up, slams her right back down again. Oh, man, Patti Powers absolutely relentless with those boots to the chest of Brenda Blaire. Patti rounds Brenda up again. Oklahoma slam. Nicely done by Powerhouse Patti. Patti takes herself all the way to the top rope, misses with the crossbody. Brenda Blaire gets out of the way just in the nick of time. She's got her up, power bombs Patti, and counters with a knee to the head of Patti Powers. Brenda Blaire, knowing full well that Gulf Coast title is on the line here. Brenda Blaire Rounds Patti up. Another spinning neckbreaker from Brenda Blaire. And again, Brenda driving the knee into the arm of Patti Powers. Patti being rounded up again. Brenda locks her up. Whoa, another beautiful right. A stomp to the chest. Oh man, Brenda Blaire's not fooling around here. Here's another knee. And Brenda takes herself all the way up to the top turnbuckle. Patti Powers is laid out center ring. Oh, what a leg drop from Brenda Blaire. And that might do it right there. We may have a new champion. One. Whoa, not even a one. Man, Patti Powers. Still too powerful. Stomp to the back of the head by Brenda Blaire. Sweep of the leg from Patti Powers. And now Patti gonna pay it back, takes herself up to the top turnbuckle, misses with the crossbody again. Brenda Blaire exploiting the mistake with a stomp to the head of Patti Powers. Patti getting back up on her feet. Brenda Blaire right there. Patti counters with a shot to the midsection. A shot spins Brenda around. She goes behind. Got Brenda by the hair. Chest punch. Takes her right down. There's a crossbody splash. Oh, man. Brenda Blaire finding herself in big trouble here. Here's a stomp to the shoulder. Here's a stomp to the chest. And Patti Powers going for a rear chin lock here. Man, looks like she's trying to take Brenda Blaire's head off. Tom Canamora said that's enough. Brenda Blaire's tapping out, and Patti Powers retains the Women's Gulf Coast Championship. Wow.
The time of the match, 7 minutes and 40 seconds. Your winner, and still Women's Gulf Coast Champion, Patti Powers.
A quality performance from both ladies. However, Patti Powers retaining the Women's Gulf Coast Championship over very game competition against Brenda Blaire.
Brenda Blaire ain't got nothing to apologize for, that's for sure, but Dandy Don, let's face it, Powerhouse Patti just had a little bit more on the ball tonight.
Based on Brenda's performance here, I'm going to say there will be other championship opportunities for Brenda Blaire, and I'm sure she's going to catch that brass ring before long. But tonight just wasn't her night, plain and simple. Patti was just relentless in this one, not allowing Brenda to dictate the pace of things, and garnering a win by submission says to me, Patti Powers was extremely forceful on her determination to hang onto her status as a ladies' triple crowner.
More action when we come back. Stick around.